Right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, mixing local ingredients with Latin inspiration.
The mango, pepper on top.
Creating a whole new world of fantastic flavors.
No, it's just fantastic.
Hi everyone, I'm Tim Laird with Kevin Harned.
And we're excited today to be coming to you from Uncle Boogie's Bourbon Tasting Theater, where this time we're cooking with a chef who's obsessed with traveling the world, discovering new ways to cook.
This is my favorite dish that we do on our menu.
This is unbelievable. He's a master at blending techniques from different cultures, creating dishes that really hit home.
I think everybody can be able to do this at home.
It's very, very good. Yeah.
The secrets to local food you won't soon forget, right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Hi everybody and welcome to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs right here in Paristown at Uncle Boogie's Tasting Theater. I'm Kevin Harned alongside my broadcast partner Tim Laird.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, and it's a great day to be in Kitchen Theater because we're going to taste food like you've never had before. It comes from a restaurant in Louisville's Butchertown neighborhood called Naive. But don't be naive, Kevin. This is nothing like the restaurant that went by the same name that used to occupy the same place.
Well, you're right about that, Tim. That Naive was all about vegan food. This is something completely different. When new owners took over the restaurant recently, they kept the name but turned Naive into a hotspot for all kinds of food, including hearty meats and seafood, all inspired by Latin flavors found throughout South America and even Spain.
It's time to get cooking with today's guest. His travel agent is his appetite, and he has an unquenchable thirst for adventure. Please welcome Chef David Richter from Naive.
David, how are you?
Doing well.
Good to see you. Come on over here.
Good to see you, absolutely.
Welcome in.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Appreciate you being here. Absolutely. We can't wait to learn some of the secrets, but before we get into that, we are sort of breaking the mold of what Naive used to be.
We decided to change the flavors to Latin flavors. As they mentioned earlier, we like to travel, and that's the type of food that we like to eat. We like to eat in groups and share. So you get to try a lot more of the menu, and this was a menu we thought we could create to make that environment for people.
And it's really completely different. So that's the neat
Totally
thing about
different.
it is you've got to understand this is brand new, and you're meshing Latin ingredients and making them fun.
Absolutely, yeah. The only thing that's the same is the location on the map.
Yeah, and the name. Yeah, perfect. Well, show us how we're going to begin today.
Cool, so I'm going to show you how to make some ceviche. I know this is probably new to some people and they don't know what it is. Ceviche just basically means that we're cooking some seafood in citrus. And there are no rules beyond that. You can make the liquid taste however you want to. It just needs to have some citrus in it to cook it.
It's the acid that
does the cooking. And the idea is you're going to be eating it, so you want to make sure that it tastes good as well. You know, straight lime juice is a little harsh.
Tart.
So we make a lot of ceviches, but this one I'm making for you today, I use lime juice and orange juice, and the orange juice makes it sweeter.
Add a little sweetness to it, yeah.
Yep, and then you got to put some salt in it, otherwise it won't taste like anything. So I use soy sauce in this one to make the sauce. So it's pretty simple. I've added what's called xanthan gum to these citrus juices, so they're going to look a little thicker. It's just a thickening agent. It makes it hold an emulsification, makes it stick to the fish a little better. So it's mostly lime juice.
And the xanthan gum is in this lime juice.
Yeah, so it's thicker than it would be if it was straight juice.
And you can get that online too if you're doing
Online,
stuff at home.
Kroger, they have it. It's available in the gluten-free baking section.
And that helps with the coating process to help.
Yeah, so it'll make the sauce be a little thicker so it actually sticks to the fish. And then some orange juice. And the soy sauce. But again, there are no rules to when you're making ceviche, so you can make the juice taste however you want.
But I like that citrus and then the orange juice with the sweetness and then the soy with a little salt flavor to it and
Absolutely.
umami that'll give it in the background.
And again, you're eating it, so you're basically drinking the liquid, so you want to make sure it doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty simple. It's just literally just liquid mixed together.
Perfect.
And then I like to eat sushi and raw fish. So the time that the liquid stays on the fish is what determines how cooked it is. I don't really leave it in the liquid for too long.
And there's nothing wrong with raw fish
No.
or sushi
No,
or
it's
sashimi
important
or
to
whatever.
it's important to buy the quality of fish that you're buying.
Yeah.
So this is sashimi grade fish. You could eat it raw right out of the package, and it doesn't need to be cooked. adding the acid will make the texture change a little bit. It'll make the taste change a little bit.
But I agree, you don't want to overcook it, especially when you have that high grade of tuna.
Absolutely, you're paying for the tuna. You want to taste the product you're buying for. Cool. So I make these little tacos, and they won't stand up on their own. So I use a little avocado puree as a base.
So that's going to be like the glue that you're going to put on the tacos.
Yeah, just to make them stand up there for you.
Oh, how fun.
And then we get your little tuna, and then you can kind of see that the sauce is coated on there because of that xanthan gum.
Now, Chef, do you do anything else with the avocado than puree that, or is there other things in there?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to a guacamole. There's other flavors in there. There's some garlic, some lime juice, but it's not quite what I would call guacamole, so I just call it avocado puree.
But it looks very smooth, too. But
yeah, very, very smooth.
But it's doing its job. It's holding
up the
tacos the mini tacos in place.
Exactly.
I like this, and nice and shareable if you wanted to do it that way.
Yeah.
Which you mentioned, that's the Latin way.
Yeah, I mean, the taco itself might not be shareable, but the plate.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll fight you over one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we got all our tuna in there. I top it with a mango salsa. We just diced up some mango, some onions, some red peppers, jalapeno, and then I add mango puree into it so that it is a cohesive salsa, so it stays together, so that we can actually top it on top of the tacos here.
Wow, that's a lot of good flavor, too. I mean, you get the freshness of the mango.
A little spice with the jalapeno.
Oh.
Yeah, keeping it real fresh for sure. And then I have pickled Fresno chilies. They're like a jalapeno, red, a little spicier, but because they're pickled, it's a little less of the...
it takes the heat out a little.
Yeah, exactly.
And what a colorful, I like the colors too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you eat with your eyes before you eat, so it might as well look good and taste good.
Wow.
And then
little
micros to make it pretty on top.
And even though the microgreens, they actually have taste. I
Absolutely.
mean, they're flavor, right? I mean,
so we use micro cilantro, tastes just like cilantro. Micro radishes, they taste like radish. They're pea shoots, it'll taste like you're eating little peas.
Yeah, a little peppery sometimes.
Yep. And then just a little color on there for the end. And
that is beautiful, Chef.
That's our taco ceviche.
Talk about easy to do. Now I might be able to do that.
Absolutely. I think everybody can be able to do this at home as long as you buy the appropriate fish that's good and mix a sauce that you think tastes good.
Yeah, and it's a great little passing thing. If you have a party and you want to pass it around, that's great.
All right.
Well, perfect. How about that?
Exactly. If you know you're a good fishmonger, that because I love sushi too, or sashimi, just the fish. I go to Highland Fish Market.
They're excellent.
Or in St. Matthews too.
Yeah, I tell you what, we're not finished sharing the secrets, though. Chef Richter, what do you have coming up next?
We're going to do our confit half chicken.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's process.
Wait till you see the secrets to that. Plus, we're going to make a visit over to the PNC Bank tasting table and see how we did with the tacos. We'll be back with more secrets of Bluegrass chefs right after this. Hi, everybody. It's Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Kevin Harned back with you. I've made my way over to the PNC Bank tasting table. You saw Chef David Richter creating these unbelievable, at least by looks, of the ceviche tacos. Now the big question is, how do they taste? So we've made our way to the tasting table. You see Kathy taking a taste here. And I have to ask, listen, ceviche can be an acquired taste, but even for folks that may be a little hesitant to say, not the biggest fan, I think if you try it, I was in that category, and if you try good ceviche, you're like, man, this tastes good.
Absolutely. Full of flavor. The colors are beautiful. It's very, very refreshing. Fantastic.
The colors stood out to me. The mango, the little pepper on top. Talk about the taste that you found in that bite with the guacamole on the bottom, the crunchiness of the shell.
Yeah, the crunchiness is wonderful. The sweetness of the mango is amazing, and then the little bit of spice with the peppers as well. Oh, it's just fantastic.
And the texture, because if you cook the ceviche too long, sometimes it can get a little rubbery.
That's right. No, we don't have that here at all. It's very, very good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you for the insight on what the ceviche tacos taste like. We're not finished sharing the secrets from Naive. When we come back, we've got more to share on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Back with you on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs inside Uncle Boogie's Tasting Theater. This time we're featuring food from Naive in Louisville's Butchertown neighborhood, which has been recently transformed from a vegan restaurant into a place that serves all kinds of cuisine, with a focus on meats and seafood influenced by Latin culture.
And Tim, we are also excited to have the head chef and one of the owners, David Richter, here, sharing more of his secrets. How are the ceviche tacos?
I got to tell you, Kevin,
Listen, I wondered where you were. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I was backstage, and actually I tasted one of those because I love ceviche tacos, or I like the ahi tuna, and I tasted it. I thought, oh, this is so good, because usually what I don't like about ceviche is it's too much citrus. This was so well balanced. That sweetness comes out, the flavors. I thought this was the best I've ever had. Because,
wow.
Again, I don't like all that citrus. Awesome.
Well, so many times you see just the lime juice or a particular juice used, not mixed with the orange juice or the soy. So I think that was a big secret.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have other ones where I mixed grapefruit juice into and lemon, and there are lots of different mixtures. So.
Before we get into the next dish, let's just talk about your culinary history. You say you came from Denver?
I am from Denver. I worked for a guy named Troy Gard at his restaurant. It's under his name. So.
And why Louisville?
Well, we moved here doing the food concept for another business. And unfortunately, it closed, and we were in Louisville. We love it here. We were happy to not be in Denver anymore, so we decided we should probably open our own restaurant here.
And I love that. So it's a husband and wife team. That you bring both flavors from all over, and it's great. What a great combination. And you were saying this is unbelievable.
This is my favorite dish that we do on our menu. It's a multi-day process, but it's we're pretty happy with it.
Let's tell everybody what it is.
Cool. So I do confit chicken, and traditionally confit means you cure meat and then cook it submerged under fat at a low temperature. In the oven, it's basically fried at a low temperature. I prefer to do a wet brine on poultry compared to just putting salt and pepper or whatever on it. And then after I brine it, I rub it with adobo paste. So I have a half chicken here. I'm going to show you what you can do as a way to put some flavors underneath the skin. And again, just like I said with turkeys, I basically do this with turkey for Thanksgiving as well. You could rub it with adobo paste to be good, but I do like a compound butter. But you can separate the skin from the top.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll still stay.
It's a nice little pocket.
Yeah, it'll still stay on there. And then I kind of just use the back of a spoon, and I rub a bunch of this paste up in there.
You get it deep in there. So
you want to get it everywhere. Otherwise
let's talk about the adobo paste.
Adobo paste, sure. So we make it in-house. It's a mixture of a bunch of dried chilies. So I use guajillos, ancho, and chili morritas. And you put in roasted garlic, vinegar, and it's just basically a puree. And it's a good way to put in the flavor into this chicken. I would have that half chicken, and then I would put it submerged under duck fat and cook it for like 2 hours at no higher than 250. And then after it would have come out of the fryer, it'll come out looking more like this one. Wow. So you've got your half chicken, it's got the adobo shake on it, which is the same stuff I do in the adobo paste, just dried versions, and it's a powder.
Tim sometimes get the adobo shakes.
I do. I've had too much adobo today.
I don't know.
My adobo is kicking out.
Don't worry, it's just the adobo shakes.
This is our mole, which is also
it smells delicious.
Pretty large process as well. Same chilies. We take and we do a mixture of ancho, poblano, and guajillos, rehydrate them, puree them, and then you pass it through a strainer. And then I have another liquid that is a mixture of a bunch of seasonings like star anise and clove and cinnamon, and then tomatillos and tomatoes and onions and nuts. And you puree that and you pass that through a strainer. And then you start with the chili mixture, cook that for 2 hours. Then you add the nut mixture, cook that for another 2 hours. And then you add chicken stock and chocolate.
the chocolate in there, but that's a real art. I mean,
3 days later, it's time to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it truly is an art. I mean, a good mole is hard to do, and you guys have perfected it, which is amazing.
And so then the other sauce we put on with it, I have a couple different salsa verdes that I make. This is our roasted salsa verde, which just means you take the tomatillos and you cook them before you puree them in.
It's like the yin and the yang.
Yeah, exactly.
Yin and yang right there.
All right, so then we would put the chicken here in the middle. And then I make a few cremas in-house. And this one, I take a salsa from Chile de Arbol and mix it with a crema. So it's a crema de arbol.
Wow.
Boy, that's a lot of flavor,
I mean,
too.
talk about flavor. And you know this chicken is going to be so good with the flavors and the juiciness. I mean, that's the key. What you're serving is unbelievable. That is incredible.
And that's it.
That is it. Oh.
And if I'm coming to Naive, I'm ordering what?
Confit half chicken.
The confit half
So
chicken.
this is available on our dinner menu. We have a different menu for lunch and a different menu for brunch as well.
And what other food items do you have? What are the top favorites that everybody loves?
So at dinner, we sell a lot of steak, hanger steak with a chimichurri, garlic oil, and some grilled onions. I have a pulled pork that I serve with a gooseberry salsa. Gooseberries are little ground cherries is what they're called. It's like a husk tomato and sour flavored, but they're unique. You know, brunch, we just serve brunch today. We serve a lot of huevos rancheros and breakfast burritos smothered in green chili. I'm from Colorado, and green chili is really important there. So.
It is.
We are so lucky that we have you from Denver and your wife from Tampa, and you decided to come to Louisville because of our dining scene. Yeah. And now we have your restaurant, Naive, that we can all go enjoy something unique to our dining experience. I love that, Chef.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, let me tell you, if you're wanting these kind of flavors, you're going to have to go, because I don't see too many people wanting to spend that time and patience and love. Can't wait to come down. Tell everybody where you're located.
So we're in Butchertown, 1001 East Washington Street, like right at the corner of Nulu and Butchertown, like the transition.
Yeah, easy to find. Place has been there for a while, but the new Latin flavors have just arrived, and if you're looking for that, come down to Naive.
And when the weather's better, the patio is gorgeous. So.
Yeah, it is.
Please join us on the patio.
David, thank you. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
David Richter, everybody. We have to say goodbye for now. Have you guys had a good time? We appreciate you all being here. For folks at home that may want to be a part of the studio audience, it's easy to do. Log on to mintjuleptours.com to find your seat right here at Uncle Bougie's Kitchen Theater. In the meantime, we hope you'll log on to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs for the very latest episodes. Tim, we've got to say goodbye for now. We'll see you next time on Secrets.